George Roswell Leavitt was a minister, husband, and doctor. He was married to Henrietta Swan Leavitt, and on July 4, 1868, they welcomed their first daughter, Henrietta Swan Leavitt. Eventually, Miss Kendrick became the loving mother to 7 children. However, 2 sadly died during infancy. George's job kept their family on the move from Lancaster, Massachusetts to Cleveland, Ohio.
When Henrietta turned 17, she then enrolled in the Ohio Oberlin College for a 1-year preparatory course. She then studied undergraduate courses for 2 years, spending one of those years studying music. Following her parents' next move, she found herself back in Massachusetts. That is when she then enrolled in the Harvard Annex. She eventually graduated with the equivalent of a Harvard Bachelor of Arts degree. Her degree credits include mathematics and, in her final year, astronomy. During this time, her curiosity for astronomy grew so much that she spent the next few years or so volunteering as a research assistant at the Harvard's observatory. During those few years, she was highly educated about astronomy and built up enough credits to earn a more advanced degree in it.
To say that Henrietta discovered and achieved a lot would be a definite understatement. She began analyzing photographs of the heavens, recording star brightness data, and much more. The work Leavitt carried out needed a meticulous eye for detail, plus the mental stamina to examine image after image for many consecutive days. She began writing a draft report about her work, but did not complete it.
In 1926, the leader of the Swedish Academy of Sciences tried to nominate her for the 1926 Nobel Prize in Physics. However, to their surprise, she had died 5 years earlier, November 12, 1921, in her home in Cambridge, Massachusetts, due to stomach cancer. Therefore, she could not receive the prize.
Serious person, dedicated to her work, devoutly religious, and prone to ill health. She became increasingly deaf as the years passed. Henrietta died with many accomplishments and successes.
Through her life, she was a devoted astronomer, mathematician, and older sister. However, she died without ever being married or having any kids.
Now it's time for What Would Henrietta Say? Featuring Sarah and Pammy.
What is a star?
A star is a fixed luminous point in the sky that is a large, remote, incandescent body like the sun.
Correct. What are stars made of?
Stars are made of a very hot gas. This gas is mostly made of hydrogen and helium, which are the 2 lightest elements.
How many stars are there?
There are about 10 billion galaxies in the observable universe. The number of stars in a galaxy varies, but assuming on average 100 billion stars per galaxy, this means there are about 1 billion trillion stars.
How many stars can you see at night?
There are only about 5,000 stars visible to the naked eye on an average night.
What is the closest star to our Earth?
The sun.
Is the sun the largest star?
Although the sun appears larger to us than any other star, there are many stars which are much larger. The sun appears so large compared to other stars because it is so much closer to us than any other star. The sun is an average size of a star.
Why do stars twinkle?
Most stars shine with a steady light. The movement of the air, sometimes called turbulence, in the atmosphere of Earth causes the starlight to get slightly bent as it travels from the distant star through the atmosphere down to us on the ground.
Okay.
What are constellations?
Constellations are a group of stars forming a recognizable pattern that is traditionally named after its apparent form or identified with a mythological figure.
Why do stars only come out at night?
The stars are in the sky both day and night. During the day, our star, the sun, makes our sky so bright that we cannot see the much dimmer stars. At night, when the sky is dark, the light of the stars can be seen.
Why are some stars bright and others dim?
It depends on the distance. The closer a star is to us, the brighter it will appear. They also come in a variety of sizes and brightnesses.
How far away are the stars?
The closest star, the sun, is approximately 4.24 light years away. 1 light year is equivalent to 5.88 trillion miles. So the closest is 24.9312 trillion miles away.
Do you wanna build a snowman? Or ride a bike around the hall? I never see you anymore. Come out the door. It's like you got away.
So I'll be 16 now. Ew, that was really gross. I'm reading my shit again. Okay,
We Gucci.
We Gucci the hoodie.
So basically, they pretty freaking far.